Welcome to part 2. In part 2, as always, we discuss dollar index and its components. What are the components? Dollar index, that is euro versus USD, GBP versus USD, USD versus JPY, and lastly we discuss about USD INR, though it is not part of the dollar index. Okay, first the level, then we go to the discussion part of it. Dollar index closed at 105.260, up by 0.3%, and Euro USD 1.0652 remained flat. GBP USD 1.2238, 1.2% down. USD JPY 0.4% up at 148.37, touched a new high this week again, and USD INR 82.970, 0.1%. So more or less this is flat, while in this entire year Japanese yen has lost 13%. That is what it is. So what happened? Dollar index, last week we didn't put our video, but dollar index continuously it is on a significant up move. Why it is on a significant up move? The reason is Euro USD and GBP USD is on a continuous significant downward trend. I have explained many times, it is like a mirror image. So if dollar index goes up, obviously the other components, that is Euro versus USD will go down, GBP USD will go down, and USD versus JPY will go up. That's why dollar index is going up. Basically, simple terms, all the currencies are weakening against dollar. That is why dollar index is going up. So dollar index is on a significant up move. This week it formed a doji. When we see the weekly chart of Euro USD, Euro USD formed a doji, but on a downward trend doji, whereas GBP formed a solid red candle. That's the weakest, along with USD JPY. JPY and GBP is the weakest as of now against dollar. So it formed a solid red candle. Now what happened in the monthly chart? Dollar index last month it formed a solid green candle. Of course, before that in the weekly chart, this is the 12th week in succession, dollar index is going up while Euro USD and GBP USD is going down. So in the monthly chart, this is the second month it has formed a solid green candle, and the closure will be somewhere around this level. There is not going to be a much of up move or down move from the levels that is there today, as of today. Another 4 days you will not have big up move or down move. Whereas USD, GBP, Euro versus USD and GBP USD formed a solid red candle second month in section. Obviously it is an opposite, right? So the trend is looking weak for this. And also one more thing we have to notice is that now earlier GBP USD and Euro USD was above all the some 50 week moving average, 100 week moving average and other things. Now it has decisively broken all these moving averages. So no moving average, the price is above any of the moving averages, whereas dollar index is above significantly all the moving averages or exponential moving averages, whatever one wants to look, whether it is 8, 10, 50, 100, 200, whatever time zones you want to look at. And also it is below the GBP USD and Euro USD. In the monthly chart it is below just below the Bollinger monthly band. So if that is broken down decisively, then you will have further weakness, and I will not be even surprised next year dollar index touches 110 levels. That is what it is. Next we go into dollar index on the daily chart. Of course it tried to break it down on 3 days back, where they tried to break it below the Bollinger middle band, but once again bulls came back, formed a doji. Once again it continued its up move. So it is not falling below the exponential moving average. Hence dollar index is on a strong wicket, and obviously these two are very weak against USD. It's going significantly down. Now coming to USD versus JPY, I have been telling for many weeks that it is on a strong up move. The channel is rising. It's like a rising channel. It keeps going up in the weekly chart. Yet another green week in this week, and in the monthly chart once again solid green candle. Till now, of course, it is going to close somewhere around these levels. Don't expect much of up move or down move. And in the daily chart, it formed yet again a solid green candle on Friday. So it is not closing below the exponential moving average. That means it is on a strong bull grip. Bulls are in excellent control of your JPY. That is, USD is extremely strong against JPY. When we come to USD INR 82.90. In the weekly chart, it has formed a spinning top or a long leg doji, not a long leg doji, spinning top with upper and lower wicks, slightly long lower wick. But what is happening in the weekly chart? There is something called band squeeze that is happening. What is band squeeze? Basically, where there is no expansion, there is contraction that is happening. The contraction is happening for the last 11 or 12 months. Hence, in the weekly chart, the bands are going in parallel. What are the bands? The Bollinger Middle Band, which is the base, and the Bollinger Upper Band and the Bollinger Lower Band. All three are going in parallel. Normally, if it goes that way and there is very narrow movement, such things will happen, and what we call it as a band squeeze. What it means is there will be a breakout that is imminent, that is going to happen. Once that breakout happens, it can go easily by up or down by 10 to 15%. That is what it means. Okay. So now the next question, obviously one will ask whether it will break out on the upward side or break down on the downward side, for which the answer lies in the monthly chart and also in the daily chart, particularly the monthly chart. The 11th month in succession, it is above the Bollinger 9 exponential moving average and the middle band and 10 exponential moving average, and also it is forming a rounding top and slowly it is taking in upward direction. Okay. So what is going to happen? And also when I analyze the yearly chart, it has formed a doji till now in the yearly chart. That means more or less it is at the same level, which obviously explains, right? Last 11 months it is at the same level. So I expect that next 3 months also, if it closes somewhere around here, in 2024, INR will lose 10 to 15% easily. Many fundamentalists will talk of many things, but please mark my words. 2024, INR will lose 10 to 15% against dollar, because the breakout on the upward direction is going to come. Daily chart, yet again, it is above all the moving averages. Sometime back of a month or 2 months back, it was below the 250 and other simple moving averages. It has broken above that, after which it has never come down. So hence it is on a strong upward trajectory, but with sideways. This sideways at best, now September is going to be over, probably another 3 months. In 2024, there will be a breakout in USD INR, meaning INR will lose value, and USD, I expect that easily it can go up to 85 levels. Thank you very much. We will see in part 3.